the lost treasure of the Tokugawa shoguns. Imagine a fortune so vast that it could fill temples, pay armies, and rebuild entire kingdoms. Now imagine that this treasure suddenly vanished, leaving behind only whispers, rumors, and riddles. This is not a tale of pirates or conquistadors. This is Japan's greatest unsolved mystery, the lost gold of the Tokugawa shogunate. For centuries, treasure hunters, historians, and dreamers have searched mountains, shrines, and rivers, convinced that a hidden vault of samurai gold still lies buried beneath Japanese soil. But what makes this story even stranger is that clues may not be carved into stone maps or ancient scrolls, but hidden inside a children's song. Part 1. The Wealth of the Shoguns. At the dawn of the 17th century, Tokugawa Ieyasu unified Japan after centuries of war and chaos. He founded the Tokugawa shogunate, a regime that would rule Japan for more than 260 years. With this new peace came immense prosperity, drawn from rice taxes, merchant wealth, and above all, the glittering veins of gold and silver that ran through Japan's mountains. Most famous among these was the Sato gold mine, a mountain whose depths produced thousands of tons of precious metal, flowing straight into the coffers of the shogunate. By the 17th century, Japan was one of the world's richest sources of bullion, rivaling the mines of the New World. This wealth funded castles, armies, temples, and the intricate machinery of a government that controlled millions of lives. But great wealth invites danger. As the 19th century approached, the Tokugawa regime began to collapse under foreign pressure, internal rebellion, and financial strain. When the shogunate finally surrendered to the forces of the Meiji Restoration in 1868, its vault should have been overflowing. Yet strangely, when the victors took Edo Castle, no treasure was found. The question has haunted historians ever since: where did the Tokugawa gold go? Part 2. Origins of the treasure legend. The most enduring theory claims that as the shogunate faced defeat, loyal retainers secretly transported the treasure out of Edo Castle. Some say it was hidden in the mountains of Gunma, sealed inside caves near Mount Akagi. Others whisper of tunnels beneath Ueno, where monks of Kane-ji Temple concealed it during the battle for the capital. Still others believe it lies beneath the very mausoleum of Tokugawa Ieyasu himself at Nikko Toshogu Shrine. Wherever the truth lies, the treasure was never officially recorded or surrendered, leaving behind a void filled with rumor. In the late 19th and 20th centuries, the legend spread like wildfire. Treasure hunters scoured mountains with shovels, dynamite, and eventually metal detectors, convinced that a shogun's fortune was only a few meters beneath their feet. Entire television programs were devoted to expeditions, digging into hillsides or probing shrine grounds, but each ended in disappointment. The gold, if it ever existed, remains elusive. Part 3. The Riddle of Kagome Kagome. Among the strangest theories is that a clue to the treasure's location is hidden not in maps or archives, but in a nursery rhyme. The song is called Kagome Kagome, a traditional Japanese children's game where one child sits blindfolded while others circle and sing. The lyrics, however, are hauntingly peculiar. In English, they read roughly, Kagome, Kagome, the bird in the cage, when will it come out? At night at dawn, the crane and turtle slipped, who is behind you now? For generations, these words have puzzled scholars and folklorists. Why speak of a night at dawn, a time that does not exist? Why a crane and a turtle, slipping together? And why the eerie question, who is behind you? Some theorists insist these are not random phrases, but coded directions pointing toward the hiding place of the Tokugawa treasure. The word Kagome may refer to the lattice pattern of a basket, a symbol of confinement or hidden space. The crane and turtle are animals carved in relief at Nikko Toshogu Shrine, long considered symbols of longevity and guardianship. And the line night at dawn has been linked to the unusual alignment of sunlight and shadow at the shrine's gates, a moment when day and night seem to blur. Taken together, these peculiar images are said to form a riddle, guiding seekers to the mausoleum of Tokugawa Ieyasu. Part 4. The Nikko Toshogu Theory. Nikko Toshogu is no ordinary shrine. Lavishly decorated with gold leaf, carvings of animals, and intricate symbolism, It is both a place of worship and a monument to Tokugawa power. It is here that Tokugawa Ieyasu, the founder of the shogunate, is enshrined. And it is here, some believe, that the shogunate's hidden fortune was entombed to ensure its protection for eternity. According to rumor, beneath the ornate halls and behind the famous carvings, such as the sleeping cat, the crane, and the turtle, lies a sealed chamber. The nursery rhyme Kagome Kagome is said to point directly here, its strange imagery echoing the shrine's motifs. Though countless attempts have been made to search the grounds, excavations are forbidden, and so the mystery remains intact. Part 5, Modern Searches and Endless Mystery. Throughout the 20th century, magazines, newspapers, and later television shows captivated the public with tales of treasure maps and coded messages. Teams of explorers climbed mountains, drilled caves, and scanned shrine precincts with modern technology. Yet no definitive discovery has ever been made. Some argue that the treasure never existed, that the shogunate was already bankrupt by the time of its fall, and that the legend was simply a dream born of disappointment. Others remain convinced that vast chests of gold still lie sealed beneath stone and earth, awaiting the one who deciphers the riddle. Like El Dorado or the Amber Room, the Tokugawa treasure has become more than gold. It has become a story, a symbol, and a mystery that refuses to die. Conclusion. The legend of the Tokugawa treasure endures because it embodies both hope and enigma. It is a tale of vanished wealth, of secret songs and sacred shrines, of hunters who dig in vain but never surrender their belief. Whether hidden in mountains, beneath temples, or only in the imagination, it continues to capture minds in Japan and beyond. Perhaps the true treasure is not gold, but the mystery itself, the promise that somewhere, a fortune may still lie waiting, guarded by shadows, riddles, and time.